Guys, welcome back.
I'm so stoked to hear what Sci-Fry's idea for a scene is.
I got quite literally tied up. Welcome.
Oh, you and your
Yeah,
girlfriend. But don't go
Oh.
into any more details.
no details. We will. Anyways, welcome back to Firebrands, a mech anime game about touching butts and drama and shooting things and dueling and dancing and conversations over food. It is the best game ever made. Thank you, Vincent, so much for making this game. So, anyways,
Yeah, Vincent.
let's jam on this jam here. So, Kelsa and I just had a scene with our
It's jam
characters.
on this jam.
So now what's I think Sci-Fry, you flagged that you had an idea for a scene.
Yes. So, I have this shiny mech and I haven't used it yet, so I'm going to play meeting sword to sword with Kelsa's character. And I'll bring us over to that page.
Over to the page. Let's see what's going out.
Setup. Only you and your chosen partner play. Decide how the two of you came to be standing alone, sword to sword.
I feel like because you mentioned that we're in our mechs, I feel like, are we in our mechs?
Well, yes, we are absolutely in our mobile frames.
Okay.
If you choose sword to sword in this game and don't use the mechs,
I want to literally
What's the
have
point?
a fucking...
what's the point of this being a mech game?
Yeah, right? Okay. How did the two of us come to be standing alone, sword to sword?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's heavy. Okay, I feel like this was Vi was out on patrol. Because you are... Who are you?
I am a revolutionary general.
Oh, yeah, totally. So you are Vincent. Okay.
Vincent Mason.
Oh man, but okay, no, I'm not supposed
With
to.
his experimental assault suit, perfect wing.
Yeah. And
Where did that come from?
Because it would sound cool if a Japanese man said it in English.
Experiment assault, the perfect.
Perfect wing!
wow. Beautiful.
So, look, I love Gundam. I have the best Gundams.
Everybody talks
So-
about your Gundam.
I mean,
And
I'm
every
trying to
time
eat when
there's
it's not my scene, dude. Why do you make
a
me
co-
laugh so much?
Very common thing in Gundam is having English names for their Gundam and saying them in English.
Okay. So yeah, I think that Vi was on patrol around like one of the unobtainium mines, as you do, and it's like midnight, and all of a sudden Vincent like framed on the hilltop,
Yeah.
the moon behind, like two
Like-
moons. Because
Oh yeah, it's the dual moon of
Right.
Vantress is
Definitely.
beautiful
Yeah.
this time.
It's
of
what
year.
allows for crystalline ventrophil to be grown here in our
Yeah.
ecosystem.
Exactly. And so like I turn and you just crest a hill framed by the two full moons, and I
Like an alert comes up on your radar. It goes like as me and Wreckage both know, that is the go-to sci-fi sound effect.
it is
Yeah, so the Romulans are attacking, the Zeeks are here, or also Sci-Fi's crested a hill.
right. So what do you notice about each other? Like the first thing that you're going to notice about Vi's mobile suit is that it literally looks like a bear. Her like it's called Mama Bear.
There are Gundams that look like bears, by the
You
way.
both
I
have
can
the
link
bear
you to
type?
one.
And it's got like the little ears on the top, but it's
If you Google bear guy Gundam with 2 G's, you will find a mobile suit that looks like a bear.
Which part has two G's?
There's just 2 G's between bear and guy.
Bear G guy.
Yeah,
Gundam.
bear G guy. And one
Oh
word.
yeah, there we go. Totally like that. Perfect. 100% perfect.
Did I get something other than you guys?
Maybe.
Because
Maybe.
I am not seeing.
Look at what Eric put in Twitch chat.
Yeah, that's the same link that I just found.
I did not get that.
I don't know what you found.
I don't know what you got.
I got like this
It's a bear mech.
chibi thing. Don't worry about it.
Well, it might have been one of the Build Fighters designs.
Except instead of being a normal brown color, it's obviously purple.
Right.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Because that's the color bears are in the future, in case you didn't know.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I noticed about you. What you notice about my mobile frame is for no reason it has a cape.
Brilliant. Okay.
It has a red cape that flows from its shoulders to its legs.
And is like destroyed immediately in any fight because it's fabric.
But it's awesome.
General, we're going through so much cloth. We'll have to make a raid on a textile factory.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what you, and it's the experimental assault suit perfect wing. And it has a cape. And it has 2 beam sabers that I'm holding. So yeah,
Wait,
conducting the duel.
2 beam sabers?
Yeah, 2 beam sabers, 1 in each hand.
Oh god, you're screwed, Elsa. No offense.
Yeah, right? Didn't expect me to have 2 beam sabers.
Oh my goodness.
To open the duel, ask a leading question. The better with the sword begins. If you don't know which that is, throw a coin.
Do we know who the better
with the
person is
sword.
right now?
Probably you, right? You're militarily
I
trained.
feel like it's me. Yeah, I feel like it's me.
Yeah. So we take turns asking leading questions back and forth. At any time after the 3rd leading question, either of you can choose to ask one of the closing questions instead, ending the duel.
Okay.
So yeah. So describe how this starts and then what question you're using.
Okay, let me look at these questions because I haven't read them yet.
And also I like that because this is set in some sort of mine thing, it's basically like a circular hole that we're battling in.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's like a quarry
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Obviously, this is the perfect one to open up with. We lock swords and your mouth is near my ear. What do you say?
I mean, your communication systems both turn on.
Your loudspeaker is near to my audio receiver.
Right. But with capes and bears, it's fine.
Yeah.
But like this is one of those moments where you crest the ridge and immediately I just like power jump, charge the attack, and do one of those really badass overhand swing moves, and you've got your 2
Right, I block it with 2 swords.
you catch both of them, but we're right there face to face with each other with the 2 swords pressed above our heads, and we're exactly lined up so that the glass plus plasteel clear actual window into our suits line up and we can look each other in the eye.
Sure.
Is this the type? Are we playing the type of mech anime where you call out your fighting style when you attack or your attack move?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
So
I'm sorry to interrupt. I had to know
anime,
this.
yes.
Yeah, okay.
I will use my shining finger.
You know what?
So,
we need to really commit to anime role playing. We need to. This would be perfect. We need to get cardboard, right? Paint it black and put it on a mechanism so that it goes whoosh, have it set up in the studio to go over the webcam. Maybe that'd probably be easier. Much smaller.
Have a soundboard of just Japanese men saying phrases of surprise like "Nandato."
Shining a finger.
Shining a finger. But
Jesus, guys.
No. Okay. So what the question was? We lock swords, and what do I say?
Yeah. What do you say?
Yeah, I say they only have 1 person guarding this mine. You'll be no match for my wing. And my leading question is I launch a sustained attack with my weight behind it. Do you give ground readily or grudgingly? So we're both at the top of this ridge. So I think what I do is my thrusters fire backwards and I do like a sort of like jump back and then into a jumping kick.
Yeah, and I think definitely I give ground grudgingly. Like my bare toes like crunch into the ground, and there's just this trail that.
Right,
the
thrusters firing, trying to keep your mech upright, but just sliding down this hill.
Yeah, and there's just this claw marks as we go down. Let's see. Like as we hit the bottom, we circle, sword tips touching. What do you say to me? Like, I don't know why. I want to know what you have to say. This is good.
I'll do the most anime thing I can think of. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Vincent Mason. I'm a general of the revolution. This will be your end.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Perfect.
Now you have to do the most anime thing, which is start your next thing with Vincent Mason.
Yeah.
Yes, so leading questions so that I can get into that. The perfect response is, of course, just to reverse that back on me.
Right.
Because you have that really long scene of them just circling each other.
Yeah. I think I'll reverse it back on you. We continue circling, sword tips touching. What do you say to me?
Vincent Mason. Of course, had to. Prepared. Vincent Mason, you will meet your end here on this planet. My name is Vi, and I will crush you. At which point, I touch you, cutting you along your ribs or across the arm. Do you withdraw and run, or do you rejoin the fight?
I rejoin the fight.
Yeah, I say that I will crush you, and I just like our swords are like this. I just slip right in there, and just sparks fly everywhere, and then it's back to you as you rejoin the fight.
Do the mech anime where I'm just like, you won't get me that easily.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect wing, we see like your overlay thing, like it rumbles and shakes, and you see like the fucking damage meter. Like...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like structural damage and right arm. Armor plating failing.
And it's like, why do we have an alarm that goes off for every damage?
Every time. It's minor damage.
Fuck Windows 10, I can't update right now.
Oh.
Both specs just shut off.
Would you like to switch to Windows 10? It's like, no!
No!
I'm in the middle of a battle. All right, so my leading question. I thrust and you barely turn it. A fraction slower and you'd been cut through. Does it exhilarate you or chill you?
Exhilarate. Absolutely.
Now make out.
Yeah, I think.
But I pretend to falter and dip my blade. Do I draw you out, or do you recognize this ploy and hold steady?
You're so brash, Sci-Fi. You've been so brash so far.
In perfect wing,
definitely, like,
you're the perfection of fighting and combat. Do you take this ploy?
So I definitely feel like this back and forth is, I cut you, you've got alarms going off, there's like steam escaping from whatever I cut. It wasn't vital, but it makes a big mess. And then you come back and I just barely get out of your way. And then like you can see me like it cuts to me in the cockpit going, yes. But then my mech, on the other hand, like sword tip down and takes a half a step back. But like it cuts back to my eyes, and I'm like, "Come at me."
Yeah, I think I recognize the ploy, And at the last second, my thrusters fire and I jump to a safe distance.
It's very anime to like charge in and then at the last second leap
so
away.
Like jump back, like, all right, gotta take a step back here. Assess the situation a little bit.
Fuck, it's so good.
Yeah, Yeah, I think what happens is as I sort of collect myself, I prepare myself for another charge. And you see like the inside the cockpit view is just like, I won't die on this planet. This is where I was born and raised. We lock swords and your mouth is near my ear. What do you say?
Oh, all right. Yeah, as we're once again locked close in swords distance, I'm staring at you, and you, like through the windows of our mech frames, and you can see the smile on her face as she's just absolutely excited by this. And she says, "You're not as bad as I thought you'd be, Vincent." And I want to end this. So I'm going to jump down to a closing question. And I'm going to be ballsy and brash. I seize momentum and initiative to drive you backwards. And if you stand, throw, or do you allow yourself to be driven? This could result in your death.
Ooh. Do I withdraw or do I coin flip for death?
No, death could just be the death of your mobile suit and you get away.
It's true, but my perfect wing.
Yeah, but you could come back with the perfect wing, like
Mark II.
No, like the perfect ring, Lazarus. Right?
Perfect wing, full package.
Say something like second, you make it again.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yes. Yeah, I withdraw.
Okay. Awesome.
I'm like,
Coward.
I think.
Coward.
Yeah,
Coward.
Go back.
I think that is not Vi's impression. Not that he's a coward, but that she's just not good. Like,
no, it's just like it's the you won't see the last of me.
That makes you the villain.
Yeah. I'm a revolutionary.
I don't know why you're surprised that Sci-Fi wants to be the villain here. Like, you sound so shocked.
So here's the thing.
Seek Xeon, bro. Let's go.
Here's the thing. I have a scene that I want to do with Eric's character, but Adam hasn't gotten to do anything at all for yet. So there is a scene I want to do with Eric's character, but Adam, do you have something you want to do?
I want to do something.
You can call dibs on next. Like, yeah.
I don't know why I'm picking this, but I want to dance.
Hell yeah.
Dance the night away.
What's
I have to pick a person to dance with. Mm-hmm. Cool. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Who am I gonna dance with? I think it's gotta be Leonetta because this is a weird Ben Tresh thing.
Yeah.
Where all of the families come together. It's probably like a holiday or something like that, and we have to dance.
All right. So you have to ask your chosen partner how you two came to be dancing together. I like the idea of it being a holiday. No, it's not a holiday. I like the idea that I just put on a dance because I felt like it.
Sure.
Brilliant. Other players can join freely if it makes sense for the characters to also be present at the dance. Like, I know it was just in the last two scenes, but I also feel like
you would definitely. I was gonna say.
I feel like Jacob
yeah.
consorts with a lot of people outside of his faction. I feel like of all of us, he consorts with pretty much everyone.
So,
So can pretty much everyone be in the scene?
I want to say, this is what I want to say.
You might not be welcome, exactly, but, like, come on in, guys.
Takano, he was an ex-soldier, and he still has his uniform. So he has been using that to sneak into things, like, all the time to gather intel. So, like, I am here, and I'm doing the same thing that Vi is supposedly doing, which is, like, you know, being, like, assigned soldier thing. But, like, everybody who asks me what unit I'm with, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm with that other unit. And, you know, walk away.
Yeah, that guy's unit.
Yeah, you're a revolutionary posing as a landowner soldier.
Well, as a military, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, no, I mean, it's important to recognize the difference, right? Like, you're acting like you are a landowner soldier and not a Bantrash soldier, for instance.
Right, yeah.
And you're certainly not a revolutionary showing up looking like a revolutionary. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm an ex-soldier for the Solar Union.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Cool. Dig it. Okay. I
don't know if it would make sense for my character to be there or not.
What's your job beforehand?
I would... I'm gonna say he was an ex-corporate executive.
Well, if you're still a corporate executive, then you could be there.
Yeah.
But you're,
well,
if
like
you're an
he resigned when
yeah,
he became a general.
Yeah,
no, but
you're probably not then.
You're like the villain in season 1 of 00, right? Like,
yeah, you know, I get it.
Yeah, you don't necessarily, like, your mech fighting persona is not necessarily your corporate persona.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you secretly, like, masquerading as a rebel, and you don't, you know, like, you keep up a front, so you're actually
maybe that's my rebel name.
It's up to you, man. Would you feel comfortable in the scene or not?
No, I'm gonna say I'm not in this scene.
Okay. So it's gonna be the 4 of us then. Okay. What do we notice of each other? What have we heard? Anybody want to start?
Is this between just me and the partner that I chose, or is it between all of us?
I think it's about
awkward dreamcatcher relationship map.
Well, you take turns, and each of you get to ask.
Know about each other first of all.
Yeah.
And then we'll take turns.
Yeah, each person gets 2 questions. Is how this works.
Yeah.
And then when everyone's out of questions, it ends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if other players have joined the dance, you each get to ask 2 questions in total, choosing which dancing partner for each question. Take turns around the circle and figure out as the figures of the dance bring you from partner to partner. The worst dancer asks the first question, or otherwise have another player decide. So I want to start up at the top because we didn't finish this part, which is what do other players notice about you and what have you heard?
Exactly.
And especially like this for Wreckage's character, because we haven't actually seen him on screen yet, and I need Wreckage to say his character's name 5 or 6 more times because I am going
Takano Nakayama is like you can't really tell what his age is. His age is slightly androgynous, as is his sexual features. You know, he's just slightly effeminate, but he clearly has a very strong build. He's probably younger than you think he is. And he's got like it's the space future. So instead of having like perfect cut tops, like you've got pink Vi hair, right? Like that you can do whatever you want in the military. And so he's just got crazy brown hair that goes everywhere like an anime character. Well, the thing that you notice about him, like that you notice, nobody's heard anything about him because this is his fake persona, not him, right? And what you notice is you can't pin what unit he's with, what detachment.
Gotcha. So I don't know that it's actually Takano.
Yeah.
Like, don't actually know that that's who this person is. Okay.
Like, yeah, no, I'm not like,
and I'm like
showing up at the party like, yo, what up? I'm the hope of the revolution. Like, I'm here, like, there's a party, and it's like, look, this party is off the radar enough that their security won't be so tight that an extra soldier won't.
Yeah.
Like, I might be able to overhear something.
Totally.
I might be able to hear about a shipment or something. Like, that's what this is.
Okay. Cool. And I think once again, Vi is wearing her military dress uniform, which that's so far we've seen her in that and in her mobile suit, where she was wearing, mobile jumper as you do. So we'll wait for the whole range of Vi to present itself. What about Jacob?
I think he's probably more famous as a musician than as like a pilot. Because I get the feeling that he's so well connected because he's built like a community of people from all sorts of different worlds to listen to his music. And it just so happens that he has a very good mech. And he might not be the best at piloting it, but it's enormous and very well plated and just tears up shit when he uses it. It's a very good tool.
Brilliant.
He's got like hair like much longer than mine, all the way swept back, probably goes to like
Of course.
Middle of his back, and probably chocolate brown in color. I imagine his skin tone is being like probably pretty like dark tan, kind of like a medium between like all of Earth's skin tones.
Mm-hmm.
He comes off as like extremely omniracial.
Brilliant. And just because I'm not the facilitator, but whatever. Eric, is there anything different about Leonetta here in a dance versus like a fancy dinner?
Yeah, no, I'm wearing a completely different outfit for a fancy dance that I'm putting on. I take out all of the stops here. I'm like wearing like one of the nicest dresses I own. I don't look like a fascist dictator anymore. You know what I mean? I look like I came to fucking ball. Like literally, I'm a baller. Right.
And in case this wasn't entirely clear,
literally figuratively balling.
In case this was not entirely clear, Vi's dress uniform is pants. Just
yeah. It's pants. Yeah.
Cool.
No, I'm wearing like a Disney would be like. I would sue this show for copyright infringement. That dress is beautiful.
But Disney's dresses are just dresses. Whatever.
I don't know, something like that, right? Like it's a. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
No, they would sue you. They would. I'm saying that they shouldn't be able to.
The tassels and the frizzles and the. I don't know enough about it. I'm really.
Bunch of forest animals made this dress for you, while singing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
It's an amazing dress. It's the best dresses. We make the best dresses.
Yeah, I feel like
everybody talks about my dresses.
And like a striped tie or something like that.
Okay.
It's here. No, it's a white dress. It's a white dress with navy. It's the reverse of my other uniform, right? It's like our home colors instead of the away team.
Gotcha. So, who's the worst dancer here?
Not me.
Not me. Okay.
Like all of my skills are as an ace pilot. I have absolutely no skill on my.
Are you light on your feet?
Yeah, like it's the classic irony that I have like a fight robot that fights like hand to hand, and all of the skill is just in piloting the robot. I actually am like bad on my own.
You can control the robot, but not your own body.
How do you pilot it? I'm guessing it's not like on an omnidirectional treadmill or anything. I'm guessing
No.
it's like more like controls.
Yeah,
and,
it's controls and like,
yeah. So you're
panels
sitting
and arm
down.
bands and stuff. Yeah. So like I know how to pilot the mech, but
Yeah.
I'm the worst dancer here for sure.
Yeah, not here.
Like
Mine's omnidirectional because mine's bear-like, but only in like the claws and like the sort of like hunched posture of the mech. Not really like. I still use a treadmill. And,
right.
like,
Well, that's the incredibly like high sophisticated technology that the Mantis can afford. It's omnidirectional mech control with with momentum and G-force negators and
Yeah, it's cutting edge tech, man.
Yeah, it's fucking fun.
Okay.
What if Dr. Rekish's character is actually lame? Oh, you mean like lame as in handicapped? Like you weren't just talking about socially.
Normally,
whatever you said.
No, you're just a
this one seemed a little lackluster.
Nerd. All right, so let's get the scene underway then. I'm the worst dancer, so what does that mean?
You go first. Select a partner and a question.
All right. I like. There's no way when I'm keeping a low profile, I'm like, yeah, hostess of the party. Like, I think in fact the lowest profile I could take is I think it's been so. Vi, can you confirm that you've sort of described yourself as a little bit more of a down to earth militant,
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that like you don't wear your full military awards?
Yeah, I think that's accurate.
Yeah.
Like,
So what
she's
happens?
wearing her dress uniform, but not like any of her awards or
Accolades.
little insignia as she can get away with.
Yeah, so what I sort of like, oh, pink hair, like there's no way she's an officer. I'll pull her aside because she won't notice that she doesn't know what unit I'm from. Because like that's how I pick my target. So I'm gonna ask you the question. I lose my place in the dance. Do you let me stumble? Or do you help me dance? Like, that's the question. Or do you draw me back into place?
I think I definitely draw you back into place because I'm curious about you. Like, there's something off about you. I can't place you. I know most of the regiments on this planet, and I don't know you. And so as you stumble a little bit, I want to help you out and get on your good graces and get you to remember me so that I can come back and ask you questions later. So yeah, I will pull you back into place and probably turn around and start leading the dance.
Okay.
A little
so it's
bit.
like, oh, this guy can't dance.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, great. Well, this is perfect. The dance is happening. Everybody's dancing. Nobody's asking me questions. Perfect.
Okay. Then I think we should just go around. Maybe I don't know what the.
I don't know what the order is either.
Take turns around the circle as the figures of the dance bring you from partner to partner. So, as asking first, I've dictated who I first dance with. But now what happens is because it's one of those rotating sort of ballroom dances, we're switching partners.
So it goes to me then?
We're gonna
if
all
we're following
switch
the clock?
Yeah, we're gonna all switch partners multiple times.
Yeah.
So now we go to you, and you say who you're currently dancing with.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and everyone gets 2 questions, so Wreckage only has 1 left. Remember
What's funny
that.
is that I get paired up with damn it, dude, Vincent's not here, right?
No, Vincent's not here.
No, he is not here.
How am I supposed to romance you if you're not here?
Romance
On the
me
battlefield, of
Later.
course.
That's how I'm doing it.
All right. Fine.
I kind of actually want to be there, though, but like...
You've decided that your character would. Yeah.
No,
Bye.
next scene.
Vi, that dance ends, and as we kind of get set up right for the next one, my hair has fallen in front of my ear. Do you touch my face?
No, I don't. This is that would be a breach of protocol. We have a business arrangement here.
I fix it myself.
Yeah. Who's next? Because I don't know the.
Now it would be Adam,
Thank you.
and
Okay.
then it'll be you,
Okay.
and then it'll be me, and then it'll be Eric, and then it'll be Adam, and then it'll be you.
Wait, are you going by the Zoom call?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was going by the screen. On
Well,
Who's,
yeah.
who's
Oh,
next?
well, that makes sense.
There's
I'm not-
3 different lists.
So it technically
I'm
would be
not looking
Kelsa.
at the
It would be
you
it would
can
be
make a
Kelsa
turn
and
order
Adam.
and roll 20 if that helps.
Yeah, make a
All
turn
right,
order.
so
and
it's
roll
either
20.
Kelsa or Adam next. But obviously, for the audience's sake, it makes most sense for it to be Kelsa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so hang
will,
on.
I will take it.
No, we're not going to forget now, Sci-Fi. We're going off of.
No,
Okay.
make the
We're going
turn
after
order.
the screen.
Commit.
I'm
Commit to the
making
bit.
the list.
Don't
Commit
make
to
the
the bit.
list. We figured it out.
I'm making the list.
Make-
I'm doing it.
Make the list.
Okay.
Your mother was right about you.
I'm gonna find out. Jacob, something about me catches your eye and your look lingers. What is it?
So I'm normally stuck at home with people who keep their hair natural. And Jacob
This is
is
the sci-fi
utterly
anime
captivated by
My
dyed
pink hair
hair.
is natural. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's the space future where your genetics can give you pink hair.
Yeah.
But you've never seen genetics like that on this planet.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So you're just shocked by my pink hair?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Ooh.
And like you can see like my entire body language sort of turning toward you.
Mhm.
And we're like probably like I'd have to say like 15 paces away from each other.
Mm. Well, now it's your turn. So who are you going to ask a question of?
I'm
I fucked up the turn order. Don't mind me.
I told you not to do it.
I did it though.
He warned you about those stairs, bro.
It keeps happening.
so the only limitation is that I can't ask
No,
for
there's
my
no
second question the same person.
no.
There's no
There's no
Yeah.
limitations, dog. Just go for it.
No
No, it's
limitation.
just-
endless possibilities in no.
Follow your dreams.
Endless possibilities in that.
Okay, so this makes sense.
13
so-
endless precise.
Yeah.
So I'm dancing, and my body language stops as it turns toward you, and my hair has fallen in front of my ear. Do you touch my face? Because like I'm normally like swept back, and it's in front of my ear because like I'm dancing and like we're getting to the fast part, so it's no longer like this. It's like there's like an entire part of my hair that's just like covering this side. It's like a part of my eye and my mouth as well, and then it's just I need help. Do you help me?
I do. Yeah, I do. I will help you. I mean, you're obviously a pretty cool guy. And you're intrigued by my hair, so I will be like compelled to touch yours.
Yeah, I smile a really big smile with like the whitest teeth you've ever seen, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Super sorry, real quick shout out to fucking Zonalar for the
Another Mech.
amazing mech fan art of Bear. Oh my god.
Pretty excited.
That's amazing.
It was amazing. Thank you. So good. Yeah, I will fix your hair for you.
Yeah.
I didn't have to suddenly prevent my sheet from falling.
It's fine. It's fine. Oh no, I ruined everything. It's fine.
So is that the end of that turn?
Yeah, I
yep.
believe I go now.
All right. It's Eric's turn, and then you.
No, it's not.
That's why we have a list wreckage.
It's Wreckage's turn.
You went
after Adam.
You went first.
Yeah, I know.
But
Eric
hasn't gone yet.
No,
Adam just
Or
went.
did he
Now
win?
it's Wreckage's turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Cypher, I told you not to make the list because
I
you weren't
made
gonna
the
be.
list
I
though.
told you not to do it.
It just keeps happening.
It's done.
Okay.
We're doing
Proceed.
an old married Italian couple thing. That's what the joke is. Anyway, so my partner in this moment is Leonetta. Like the dance has unavoidably moved me to be your partner. And like I'm trying to keep a low profile here, like averting gaze, like, well, I really can't have the hostess ask me anything. That'll really blow the lid right wide open. But at this moment in the dance, you laugh at what?
That was to me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was to Leonetta.
Boy. Yeah, I gotta do it. You, this moment, you know why I dance?
Laugh.
Laugh.
Or why I laugh? Why I laugh at this dance? It's because you messed up again.
Oh.
You made a fool of yourself again. And I think it was such a guffaw that like people kind of gave you space or whatever, and then they kind of looked at me, and I just like laughed at like how horrible of a dancer you are, and everybody like cheered. And what do you do, as everybody like I kind of give you this sort of like your gesture, right? Like you just made a joke of yourself. Do you take that gracefully? You know, are you angry about it? You know, that kind of thing.
I do like so like if this is gonna be that public, I imagine it's the full on like I fell on my ass.
Yeah, you did. Like you fell on your butt. Yeah.
Yeah. So first of all, shout outs to the chat for helping write character creation. Like my military pantsuit comes up, and it's a prosthetic limb. And that's why I'm so like awkward on my feet.
Is it like a good prosthetic, or is it literally just like a metal rod with a foot at the end?
No, it's a good one because I was ex-military.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
like military spec prosthetic limb.
Oh my god! Yes.
And like it probably even has like a gun stashed in it or like something crazy.
And the gun falls out.
Well, does it look like flesh or does it look like metal?
You know what? Hey, can I slightly retcon this as well? You know why I laugh and like why I like applaud you?
Yeah.
I have the idea that I'm wearing a sleeveless dress and one of my arms is cybernetic as well.
Like, does that come across though? Is yours like real nice fake flesh?
No, it's not fake flesh, but it's like fucking very nice metal. Like
oh,
very,
okay. Like mine's like
titanium porcelain. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it's got like silent servo kind of things in it or whatever. Like it just behaves like a natural hand, but it's certainly like fucking like Winter Soldier, right?
Right.
Like
yeah. So mine is like the opposite with like it used to have like a paint job on it, but the paint has been like I haven't been in for repairs for a long time. That kind of look because I've been out in the field. So this is switched from like a mocking laugh to a supportive laugh. Is that what that is, or how am I reading this?
Yeah, like I am. This would be a scene, and because I'm laughing and like like applauding you, it's like a, hey, everybody, don't stand and laugh at this person. It's like, oh, like they give them a round of applause. Kind of thing.
You're trying your best.
Yeah. Right.
So instead
this is just like a this is like an accident. Like, I'm recognizing I'm basically saying that because you couldn't dance, it was because it was an accident of circumstances, and it's funny that it happened, and it's not addressed at you. And I want to know whether or not you take it personally, and like everyone else is kind of clapping and stuff like that because you've never really been in the situation before.
No,
I want to know if
I'll understand.
If that's a thing.
I'll understand that you're brushing like you're helping.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
So what I'll do is I'll like breach my like vow of silence on this mission, and when I get back up to dance with you, like continue to dance with you, I'll be like I'll lean in to say thank you very much, ma'am.
Yeah.
But then you hear my voice, which will be relevant later.
Oh.
And in my head, you hear the, "Who is this man?"
Yeah.
Okay. No. Oh, yeah. No. That's good. Yeah. Perfect. Okay.
Now it is your turn.
All right. Now it's my turn. Oh my God. All right, Soldier 76. Let's do this while we dance. You have the opportunity to draw me close and hold me for a moment. Do you take it?
You say Soldier 76, is that directed at me?
Yeah, of course it is.
I was going for
It's a slow dance. It's a slow dance, and because of the order got mixed up because of this thing, we got paired again.
It switches to a slow dance.
Do you draw me close, or do you leave me on the dance floor?
So the answer is yes, I draw you close, but with a caveat that is like I clearly don't know what I'm doing or how to do it correctly. Like the dance switches, and I want to keep dancing with you, which would involve like getting closer. And you can,
sorry.
And you can see that I don't know how to do it.
I know, but it's one of those fucking awesome moments when I teach you without saying anything.
Right. And we get real close.
Yeah. And like
the music just floods over everything.
No, even better, if you're okay with this. I see you like stumbling or whatever, like for this part, and you draw me close, and I basically do like the male part. And or like the lead part.
Like that's not the first time that's happened tonight.
Yeah. So I digged it. Awesome. Okay.
I'm the androgynous ace pilot who's the hero of the revolution, and females have dominant position over me. This isn't anime.
This game.
I mean, that sounds exactly like anime.
It is.
Yeah, it's super anime. Awesome.
Clearly just watching the wrong anime.
Awesome. All right.
Who do I want to put this on? Oh gosh.
We're good for another 2 hours, right, fellas?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure,
10.
By the way. Like, I just want to
whatever.
fucking can't stop, won't stop this.
No.
All right,
No,
let's go.
just keep rolling.
All right, well, we do have to take another break, though, after we're done these scenes, because we're about to
we got 2 more questions and then
But
break.
yeah, but we'll just keep
and I
rolling.
got
working
dibs
on
next
it.
scene.
Yeah.
Eric, we wind up dancing again, Leonetta and Vi. You have an opportunity at this moment in the dance to place your hand on my elbow, my shoulder, my waist, or my hip. Which do you choose?
5 fingers, face.
Let's
later.
see.
Tux isn't in this game.
Is this a dance? Like, what kind of dance are we doing here?
What kind of dance are we doing here?
The kind
where it would be appropriate for you to place your hand in any of those places and have it be appropriate.
It's the grabby dance.
The grabby dance is a slow dance.
After I bid adieu to the unknown soldier. The next song turns in. I turn around, and now you are my partner, I guess. Mm-hmm. And I put it on your waist. I want to know. I do it, and I look at you if that's okay, and I want to know what you do. I'm gonna totally let you know what I'm going for right now. I'm totally gunning for like you're a good dancer and that like we can do this equitably. Like that this next dance, like we are both going to be really good, and this is going to be symbolic of our partnership. What do you think?
Oh God, I love it. I feel like this is definitely like a moment where like there's like
Can
a
people like make the circle around us as we dance?
Yeah, totally. And there's also like at that moment when the anime moment here is when you place your hand onto her waist, there's that sharp intake of breath, and like she catches your eye and she's like, oh, I see what you're going for here, and like that subtle nod.
Yeah.
And then it cuts away and like the camera pans out and everybody makes this big circle. They do this fucking amazing,
literally it's the fucking talk, it's the most amazing dance.
Absolutely.
Yeah, fucking
absolutely
righteous. Perfect.
Yeah, and like it's like one of those things that is like technically perfect. There's just the right amount of flirting going on, you know, like the whole thing. It's just, yeah.
Excellent. Okay. I think we have one scene left for the dance.
Yeah. Let's ask one final
one question rather. So I'm going to ask the perfect question for this situation which is talking now. Dang it, where did that question go? So like the tempo of the music starts picking back up to like bring the dance to an end.
Uh-huh.
And at the very end of it, we're paired back together. And when the dance ends, will you stand with me or will you rush away?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
I rush away because not for any like I have to go now before people start going, right? Like this is one of those things where for some reason in anime, like I came in my mech, like my mech is hidden under some
it's nearby.
Camouflage.
It's in the back of a
like
truck.
The Cinderella fucking clock strikes midnight.
Yeah, like I have to leave now. Like I maybe overheard some conversation that I needed to overhear, and like I have to start leaving before people in their cars and hover and like escorts are leaving.
Yeah. But then what happens, because you were the person who was closest to me at the end of the dance, is like people start going off on their own ways and I'm just left all by myself. And like I'm supposed to have friends here and whatnot, but they're like, the dance happened and we weren't talking or anything, so they just did their own thing. And
there's a spotlight in the dance hall and it's on you alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the end of the dance game. No one has any questions left.
That was super
good.
That's
great. Guys. I love this.
Yeah.
All right. I call dibs on next scene, but we have to go to a break.
Yes, we'll go to our next break, and then we'll be back. So see you guys in about 5
More
minutes.
mech stuff.
Mechcellent.